There's some more crazy Scientology stuff for you guys. My mom used to rent rooms to Scientologists. She would advertise in a Scientology publication called The Who, What, Where in the 80s, 1980s. Yeah, so we had a bunch of weird Scientologists living with us. She rented out about 4 rooms in our big house. And a couple of them were cool. Most of them were a bunch of weirdos. Bunch of, yeah, a bunch of Scientologists. But anyways, yeah. So one of them was this guy. I'm pretty sure she said this guy was an alcoholic, and he had rented a room and he didn't pay his rent, and then he left all his stuff. And I don't know if he went to jail or he died or what happened to him, but he went out in the street or something happened. He left all his stuff behind. My mom got rid of his stuff, but she kept this one thing, a package of letters from Ronald Lee Webster, inmate number 256296 at the what was the Hyatt unit or something. Let me see. Route 1. Win unit, yeah. He's at the Win unit in Texas at a prison, B3319. Anyway, old Ronald here is having a little conversation with L. Ron Hubbard while he's in prison. In June 1976. I guess L. Ron Hubbard had a lot of affinity for these criminals. Yeah, and of course, you don't know how to spell Webster either. And so let me read this here. Ronald Lee Webster, inmate number 256296, blah, 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 Huntsville, Texas, in the Win unit. Dear Ronald, hey, you got the same name as me, don't you? Thanks for your letter telling me of your situation there in prison. Glad to see that you and your friends are doing the TRs just like Charles Manson was, and that you are reading the Scientology books just like Charles Manson was. There is a program for people in prison sponsored by the Guardian's Office of the Church of Scientology. Since you are interested in getting into Scientology there, I suggest you write to the director of Narconon, US 6425 Hollywood Boulevard, Suite 206, Hollywood, California 90028, and get more information. I'm sure you will be able to start a Narconon program there. Wish you every success. Be sure to let me know how it goes for you. Well, yeah, love, Ron. Okay, so that was June of 76. Now we're into November of 76. Ronald Lee Webster, inmate number 256296 in the Win Unit B3. Dear Ronald, thank you very much for your letter bringing me up to date. Oh, I wasn't even recording. Oh, yeah, I am recording. Okay. Thank you very much for your letter bringing me up to date. Sounds like there is a confusion on your comm lines. All right. I suggest that you get it sorted out with Jerry, who would be responsible for helping you get Narconon set up there. He's in prison. Of course, any help you get from other people will be useful too. Along the line, let me know how it turns out on that cycle with your brother in Austin, will you? I want to see you get the Narconon program going very soon and wish you the best for your future plans. Love, Ron. Okay, then we got another one. This is October 13, 1976. So they're hot and heavy in 76, back and forth. L. Ron Hubbard, Ronald Lee Webster, inmate number 256296 in the Win unit. Ron, did you get in touch with the Narconon US after I wrote you last June? I'd be very interested to hear about the progress you have made and your plans for the future. Love, Ron. Okay, so October 76. Then we got February 77. And Ron's writing him another letter to inmate number 256296. Dear Ron, I have your letter of petition asking for your permission to get auditing from your brother. This is okay provided you have the approval from the Guardian's office, which you will need. Let me know how that turns out for you. You're most welcome for the Volunteer Minister's Handbook, and I'm pleased with your compliment. How about getting some volunteer ministers going around there? That would be a big help in our program expansion. Love, Ron. So that's February 77. Here we go. Yeah. So now a year later, January of 88, inmate number 25. Hey, you're most welcome for the auditor and the tech, of course. I'm very pleased to learn that you and others there have been putting it to such good use. Very well done. That you will be getting released from prison. I wish you all the best on your petition to the Guardian's Office of the Church. Does he want to become a member of the Guardian's Office or something? Yeah, that'd be funny. Straight out of prison, go work for L. Ron Hubbard. And that's wonderful about your brother making it to clear an OT1. Okay. Yeah, never mentions his brother's name, but I think it might be, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so that's January 78. Let's see here. We got September of 85, Ronnie Webster, Austin Day. That must be the Austin Day org. So he's in Austin, Texas, I guess, working for the Scientologists. Now, dear Ronnie, well done on joining staff, my friend. I'm pleased to see you're there and holding the HAS post. Are you getting some hatting in the area? Love, Ron. So 1985, yeah, that's when he probably ended up in Los Angeles, and my mom came into possession of all his stuff because he can't pay his rent because he's an alcoholic. But it's a good thing that he's starting a Narconon in prison, I guess. Crazy people.